Hi, we're excited to present our video titled Don't Let Obesity Win. Obesity is a serious issue, but with awareness and action, we can overcome it. Let's make healthy choices together for a better and stronger future. Enjoy our video.
Firstly, what is obesity? Obesity is a disease where a person has too much fat in their body. This usually happens when they consume more calories than they burn. A person is considered obese when their body mass index or BMI is more than 29.9. According to the Star News in 2023, Malaysia has the second highest obesity rate in Southeast Asia, right after Brunei. This is very serious because obesity can lead to many health problems such as heart disease, diabetes, and even depression.
Proceeding with causes of obesity, starting with mental health, which is one of those major causes of obesity. When a person is feeling stressed and emotionally disturbed, the body reacts by releasing a hormone called cortisol, which increases the appetite and makes the person to crave food which is high in sugar and fat. In some cases, some people deal with stress by eating a lot of food at once, which we call in the term of binge eating or emotional eating. In this case, food is not eaten because the person is physically hungry, but their brain needs emotional comfort. So when the habit happens too often, the person takes more energy than the body needs. The body then stores
The
extra
next factor
energy as
is
fat,
hormonal
which leads to
conditions such
obesity.
as polycystic ovarian syndrome and hypothyroidism. Polycystic ovarian syndrome, which is mainly affected by women, is where the body produces more insulin than usual because of condition called insulin resistance, which means the cell in body doesn't react to insulin properly. So the glucose in the blood doesn't get used up. Instead, they are stored as fat. While polycystic ovarian syndrome also causes high levels of male hormones like androgens and testosterone, which causes slowdown of metabolism and makes weight loss more difficult. While another example is hypothyroidism, where the thyroid gland produces too little thyroid hormones, which controls the body's metabolic rate, which means how fast the body burns energy. If the thyroid is underactive, the metabolism slows down, which causes fewer calories to be burned and more as stored as fat, which leads to weight gain. Next, poor diet where a person consumes excessive intake of sugar and processed food causes obesity because the sugar is broken down in the body into glucose. The body uses glucose for energy, but if there's too much glucose and the body doesn't need all that energy at that moment, the extra glucose will be converted into glycogen and stored. If the glycogen stored is full, the excess will be turned into fat and stored under the skin, the liver, and abdomen. While for the processed food, they are often high in calories but low in nutrition like fiber and minerals. Eating a lot of processed food can cause the blood sugar to spike, which will cause insulin resistance over time. And it also causes frequent hunger, which leads to more eating and more fat gain. Last but not least, we have physical inactivity where low energy or calories are being burned. When a person doesn't move much and does not exercise or involve in any physical sports, the body uses very little energy. If the person is still eating normal or high amount of food but not using the energy through activity, the energy balance become positive. This means the energy is going in more than energy going out. This extra energy gets stored as fat. Also, physical inactivity slows down the metabolism over time. Muscles burn more calories than fat tissue. So, if a person does not move, they lose muscle mass. This means they burn even fewer calories during the day.
Now, let's talk about the consequences of diabetes. The consequences are higher risk of getting chronic disease. Example of chronic disease are diabetes and blood pressure. Obesity can disturb hormone like insulin, leading to problem like type 2 diabetes. Other than that, obesity also affects mental health. People with diabetes may have low self esteem. Many people with obesity may feel unhappy because of their body shape and also the negative comments from others. And this may lead to lower confidence.
What are the ways to overcome obesity? First, bariatric method that we call gastric bypass. Other than that, exercise regularly, such as doing cardio and strength training. Furthermore, balanced diet by consuming food rich in fiber and avoiding sugary food and processed foods.
Remember, every small step towards a healthy lifestyle makes a big difference. Thanks for watching our video.